Alright, yo. We're back.
We're
Mario
here.
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass ranking Wave 2.
Hey man, it's like we're at the wave pool. This is the second wave at the wave pool.
Yeah,
Do you feel me?
I feels you,
You
bro.
feel me?
Last
Fun shit.
time we covered Wave 1, and our results were not great. a lot of bad ones in Wave 1.
Yeah.
They don't hold up very well, especially the Tokyo Blur and Toad Circuit in particular. Yikes. But it gets better. I think it gets a lot better. Starting with Wave 2. I think they tend to get better each wave. I think the most recent wave actually wasn't as good, but we'll get there when we get there. Wave 2 for now.
And like the New York, the first city track of wave 2.
New York
It's pretty good.
True. What you loving about it, bro?
Yeah. I think just the general like New York nighttime vibe is really nice.
They definitely had to make it nighttime. I don't think it would have worked.
It's really strike is interesting.
I think New York at daytime would have been a flop. Gotta get the time of day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like New York like shines the brightest in the
It's
nighttime.
the city that never sleeps, bro.
Hey man. So I will say with this being like one of the first tour courses, it's rather simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad, but
I mean, it's a lot better than the other first tour course, which is Tokyo Blue. And that one was horrible. This one has more going on. It has a better vibe to it, for sure. You know, just the aesthetic is nice. I like the wet road, like slippery looking road. Like the lights kind of go. I like that big sign that says Donkey Kong the Musical.
the best musical.
Donkey Kong the best musical.
The best one apparently in New York.
You go into more different areas. You go into the park, the Central Park. Yeah, you go to Central Park. You come back into the city. I like the manhole shooting out geysers. Kinda. It's more of a hazard than anything else, but I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it's fun.
I do think that the first two laps are very similar while being different. They don't really feel very different, to be honest. I think you go reverse through the Central Park to end up in the same final area.
Oh yeah, you could do. Yeah.
I like the
right.
third lap the most because they're very different. You go into the Rockefeller Center, and then a parking garage, something we see a lot in these tour courses. They just fucking love parking garages. They're like, how do we mix it up? What exists in this city? Oh, there's a parking garage.
Oh, it's like a parking garage. Like because you go in like the Rockefeller Center, like, into a parking garage.
Yeah. I do like how you can see kind of like the city outside from the windows in the parking garage area. As you're coming out of the tunnel, you can kind of see like the city through the window. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, nice nighttime view.
I do think, it is a little basic. The geometry is a little basic too. The Central Park area doesn't look very good compared to the rest of it, which I think looks much better than Wave 1. Wave 2 looks a lot better. But the Central Park area looks a little Wave 1-y, you know?
Just a little bit, yeah.
There is a nice cut in the Central Park area that I like. Overall, I'm feeling like nice drive for me.
Yeah, I agree. It's a nice drive as
I
well.
will go to admit nice drive. Putting it
Solid.
right there.
I agree with that placing.
Alright, moving on. SNES Mario Circuit 3.
It's like the epitome of okay.
This is probably like the least edited track in the Booster Force Pass. And I'm not just talking from Tour to 8 Deluxe, a lot of the courses are basically untouched from Tour. Like, this looks untouched from the SNES. It is the same flat, completely flat, no elevation course.
Yeah, they could add a little bit of elevation or something.
There's not even like a random jump, like a random little ramp that they shoved in. None. Same thing in Mario Kart Wii. They just didn't do anything with it, and it's unchanged from that game. It's the exact same fucking course. It doesn't look very good either. I feel like it has the least work done to it. Maybe by design, because it's an SNES course, they want to keep it simple. They could have made it look a little more spiced, you know, just a
Yeah,
little.
maybe a little.
This feels very untouched. This is the most Wave 1 looking course of this wave, for sure. Why the fuck is the... Look at the course icon. Why is a pipe in your... Like, why is it a pipe?
There's no pipe in this one.
Choco Mountain, you got a swooper. You got a paratroop on Sky Garden. Tokyo Blur, even that lame-ass course has a shrine. Toad Circuit has this stupid toad balloon. Cool. Why is this a pipe? That's how I market this fucking course, dude. A fucking pipe.
It doesn't really have anything else, to be honest.
And
It's like only
that is what this course is. It's a nothing course, but to be fair to it, I like some of the turns. It has obviously
like,
all
it's
curved
like
turns,
the-
a couple hairpins, a couple like nice like quarter circle turns, stuff like that. No, like nothing crazy aside from that one U-turn basically in the middle. But I like that
Oh,
too.
these are kind of rough.
Uh,
What else? Less space to use like mushrooms and stuff.
yeah, the course is
Like, like
very
cuts.
much like a sandbagging course without question.
Just fun.
This course is a dry desert of the DLC, or the cheese land.
The calamari desert. Oh, wait.
Hey yo.
Wait. Cut that out.
The music is alright. Yeah, I didn't mention the music in New York Minutes is very New York-ish as well. I'm just gonna throw that in.
Oh yeah, very
Dixieland
pleasant.
type music, you know, Broadway type beat. Mario
me,
Circuit 3, I don't think they really did anything to the music.
Yeah, I think they're
They remastered it. They upped the quality of the music. They did. I think they might have added a slight drum beat on top of the original existing audio,
Maybe.
but it's largely the same, which is a good song, but largely untouched.
Yeah, I guess they're their philosophy for this course was just keep it simple. Which I guess
think
is
it's
not
a bit
true.
too simple. I would probably put it here.
Put it high. I paid.
What about you, bro?
I'd put it I'd probably put it bottom, fine but forgettable.
Alright, pulling up the fucking Flip a coin. I'm heads, you're tails.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
We are staying down. Last time we moved Shroom Ridge higher than I wanted, and this time we moved Mario Circuit lower than you wanted.
It's okay.
That's fine, bro. The RNG has decided. Alright,
Freaking Jesus himself
moving on.
decided.
We got
Anyways,
Calamari.
you got an Italian appetizer, desert.
Italian appetizer.
Well, I guess like a standard appetizer.
I'm
desert.
pretty sure it's like Mediterranean, you know? So like Italy, Spain.
Okay, general area.
Is calamari?
Like
I think calamari might
fishing.
be Italian for squid, so you have that.
Yeah.
Alright. Calamari Desert. This course is a classic. It's one of my favorites in N64. I think I really enjoyed it in Mario Kart 7 when they brought it back. And I love it here, bro. It looks really good, I think, for a DLC course. I like the kind of way like the sand kind of looks like it's moving in the background. Things look a little dusty. The shortcut from Mario Kart 7 are still there. The ramp cuts on the left and the right when you go past the train section. Lots of places to take shroom cuts. You know, much like Mario Circuit 3, as you implied. But the main gimmick is that, you know, it does the Mario Kart Tour thing. Because the Mario Kart Tour, there's a course called Calamari Desert 2, where you go onto the train tracks for lap 1. Then lap 2, you come out of the train tracks and go finish the course. Here they just kind of they put that into lap 2, so you finish on lap 3, and then lap 1 and 3 are the same. And I think that's like amazing. Everyone,
so
as a kid, used to drive on the fucking train tracks. Everyone loved driving on the train tracks. It's like the coolest thing in Calamari Desert. But it is not useful. You gain nothing from doing that. But now you go there!
But now it's on purpose.
And then sometimes the train pulls up and you have no space. It's the narrowest shit in the world. And it's amazing. It's like a huge pile up. Also, when you get out of the tunnel, you could keep going along the tracks, or you can just cut in on the left. Take a ramp shortcut if you want. Lots of options. I think this course is amazing. The music, holy shit, the music sounds so like Wild West. It's crazy. Also,
very,
if you, like,
very hootenanny.
Well, I don't know if it's very hootenanny. I feel it's very like,
Actually, yeah. I guess the
what's it called? It's like what are the face-off called? The Western style face-off.
Oh, like they call it duels.
Is that it's called a duel?
Yeah. I want to say there's like a different word for it, but I can't remember either. I guess let's call it a duel.
Alright, Cora, what's it called when two cowboys used to face each other and have a shootout? It's called
Is that what it is?
a shootout at the corral? No. Gunfight.
I think it's stand-up. Gunfight.
Fucking Cora told me nothing, man.
Cora sucks.
You never trust Cora ever again, man. Gunslinging?
Just think of gunslinging.
What are the words? Standoff, duel, gunslinger, showdown, hoedown. It sounds like that, you know? Although there's a few like Japanese instruments there, which is interesting. There's like a shaker. That's crazy. I would put it I'll put it peak karting, bro. I'm biased.
Peak karting. I think it's really good. I don't know if it's. Is it peak karting? No, I think it's. No, I think I'll put in great course. I think it's really good.
You
But
know what we're
I don't know
doing,
if it's
bro,
great.
baby.
No,
Okay. We take two.
it's 2 for 2. That's
Alright,
okay. It's fine.
moving on.
Oh yeah. Well, okay.
Waluigi
Well,
pinball.
well,
I'll let you go
you know.
because you're the one that likes it. Because I have a very different opinion on this one.
Yeah, you know, it's like it's one of those like it's one of those courses that's like one of those unique setting courses. Like, you know, there's like Coconut Mall in the mall.
Coconut Mall.
You know,
Yeah.
there's like your there's like oh yeah, like
Really
Daisy
struggling.
Cruiser.
Daisy Cruiser.
Daisy Cruiser on the cruise ship. Like those crazy kind of settings.
Yeah, Sky High Sunday, crazy setting.
Crazy settings. All the desserts and shit. Fucking Toad Circuit. On the Toad Circuit.
I don't know that one, bro. We might have to retract that one.
Weak ass setting.
There's another course called Circuit that we've already covered.
Covered it. Mario Circuit. But yeah, no, this one is like it's like in a pinball machine. It's so fucking cool. It fucking the whole like aesthetic is really good. All the sound effects of like
There are good sound
pinball.
effects. I like the sound effects of it.
When you're like exiting the first like starting section, is like the whole like sound effect that you got.
Yeah.
Also, when you like like stuff like when you actually I don't know if they might have taken it out. I can't remember. When you go like through like the flippers, when you go, like through they'll have like the
I'm pretty sure that
music
one's
set.
missing.
Yeah, I think they might have taken
That
out.
one is
It's like other
missing.
stuff.
It's just not there. For
When you
what?
go on like a
The item box thing is still there.
item box sound effect, yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, they took out the when you leave.
Fucking yeah, when you leave.
You got the giant Waluigi, like its head is kind of like going all crazy now. So it's
He's
a
like
lot more silly looking, which is probably more of a Waluigi vibe than the original, which just looked ominous for some reason.
He's like a Waluigi statue staring at your soul.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it's actually a 2D sprite, but it looks 3D.
Yeah, just like the general vibe is just so good. And you have like the hazardous pinballs. That makes
I
sense.
think I would like it more if most of the track wasn't on the fucking pinball track, like this, like going up into the pinball machine. I feel like most of the time you're up in the rafters, bro.
Yeah, that's fair. They could have made it a little bit more like, yeah, like that, like kind of middle part, make it more interesting.
Yeah.
You put some like bumpers in the like aesthetic, put like some bumpers there.
I think it would have been good if they had two pinball machines. So you go from one and you go to a second one. That would be crazy.
Yeah. Maybe something like flips you, or it's like a cannon that like brings you to the
Spend
other
a lot of time just kind of prepping.
That's fair.
And you already know my totally unfair criticism that I have of this course, which is that it's the only course in the game that doesn't have unique music. It's the only one in this whole game as of Wave 5 DLC at least. And that disappoints me greatly.
Yeah.
I get it, the original they had the same.
Mario
like they could
Stadium.
have done something different with it.
They could have maybe bring like more of a remix on the original one. I don't know,
Yeah.
put like some other instrument or make it more digital than it already is.
And then also, there's like no shortcuts. There's little side paths to get coins, but that's about it.
And there's no like major shortcuts. But...
Another thing, I don't really like the physics on the bumpers. Maybe I just get annoyed by how much it slows you down. Like I would, like
Yeah.
I'd like if they bounce you around. I kind of wish your speed stayed uniform. I think that would have been more fun.
True.
Make them
It is
stronger
kinda...
so they fuck you up more, kinda, but your speed is consistent. That would have been more fun.
I think that might be how it is in DS.
Maybe.
They really slow down.
I haven't played DS in a while.
Yeah, the bumpers
Anyways,
and that.
where do you want to put it?
Even without like all of its flaws, I still like put it in peak driving.
Because I was gonna put it in nice drive. So this is a 2-tier diff. And that's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought we were just gonna put it.
Go in the middle, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like 2-tier diff.
You were gonna put it there. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, Sydney Sprint. Bro.
Yeah, definitely one of the better.
It's definitely one of my
tracks.
highlights from this wave. Maybe my favorite? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Of the music on Sydney Sprint? Playing the music right now, bro. The music will be playing right at this moment. Holy shit, bro. Actually, insane music. Like, the sax master is back at it. The guy that was killing it in the base game, killing it again. Might have been a different guy, who knows, we don't know that. But whatever it is, someone's killing it on the sax again in a Mario Kart course. And I'm all here for it, bro. It's incredible. I actually thought the original song in Tour was really good. And then this came and it blew it out of the water. I was like, what the fuck? How did they do that? Most of my praise for this track is the music. The music's incredible. I like, I like that the courses in this wave. I feel like the tour courses, you go into more unique areas. Whereas I feel like in the first wave, aside from going under Eiffel Tower's crotch, I feel like you never actually go through the landmarks. Tokyo Blue, you never go through anything. Except for one shrine for like 1 second. Here you fly out of the Sydney Opera House, and even better, on the third lap, you fly into the Sydney Opera House. You go by Luna Park, you go through the bridge where there's like a bunch of toads throwing coins onto the fucking track from the train. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah.
Then you go to the park in the second area. I think when this came out on the Booster Course Pass, that park area wasn't even in any of the Sydney Sprints in Tour. That was the first time we saw it, actually.
Oh.
And then it came out later. The second lap in particular is pretty crazy. I think the way the layout works, I think it goes Sydney Sprint 1, and then the second lap is Sydney Sprint 3 into Sydney Sprint 2, all in one lap. And then the third lap is just Sydney Sprint 1 reverse.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good, yeah. And I think it's like, I mean, like, I think like gameplay wise, like, a lot of open road.
Yeah,
you know, like a lot of those open road areas.
Got some nice cuts you can take in the park section. I like that nice when at the end of the second lap where you jump over the water back onto the track after you go through this kind of like rural area.
Oh yeah.
And I like the vibe of you start the course by flying out of the Sydney Opera House and you end it by going back into it. It feels nicely bookended.
Yeah, very satisfying. For
Yeah.
sure.
So, I would say maybe some sections are a little. I think maybe some section of the second lap might be a little too long, and I think the third lap might be kind of underwhelming because the second lap was so long. Although I like the way it ends, how you kind of like reverse a bit how the beginning, so it's kind of cool that way.
Yeah, the ending of like on the last lap is pretty good too, because you have like that little like last section before the finish line. There's like the little cut you can do.
Yeah.
Some like last second maneuvers. Get some hype stuff.
Honestly, I'm feeling great course probably, like, but I would put it like top.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I don't think the music alone justifies putting it deep. It's still really, it's still a good chorus, but
That music, goddamn, bro. Alright, Snow. Snowland is the Choco Mountain of this wave in terms of Ben's appreciation of it. You know, maybe I haven't edited the first video fully yet. Maybe I should ask Ben for his ranking. We'll see.
shove it in there.
Shove a couple rankings in there, and maybe I'll ask him to do this one instead. We'll see. I like Snowland. This is an amazing remake. Like, as far as the remakes go, this is the best remake of this wave in terms of how much it improves on the original. Because
Yeah.
the original Snowland is awful. The screen is shaking for no reason. Like, why is the screen shaking? It's like there's an earthquake constantly. There's like this one line in Snowland where it's like a straight line and they put 50 coins like in one straightaway.
50 coins.
It's like 50 coins. I don't know what to do with that is, but they did that. The music in the original was good, and it's great here too. The music's nice and happy and great. The original didn't have any penguins. This remake has penguins, and the penguins are amazing. There's a penguin on the thumbnail. The preview.
He's like sliding. There's like a little section where they're like sliding in the.
That's a fucking penguin. This chorus is like almost unrecognizable from the original, except it has the exact same layout. They just added elevation, added penguins, added a little water place that you can fall into. The colors are all amazing. What a huge improvement. Sky Garden.
Sky Garden.
Imagine keeping the same layout, just improving on it. Imagine. There's some great shortcuts. There's an amazing shortcut at the beginning that's very jank, and you could easily just fall into out of bounds trying to do it.
Yeah. Even like the last shortcuts, if you have like 3 mushrooms or gold mushroom, either you take like a beeline, like down that one road section into the ramp where the finish line is. It's like so satisfying.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a perfect course, but I think it's a very good course. I really enjoy it, you know?
Oh yeah. It's I love it.
As far as how much it improves the original, this is probably the best improved course in the whole DLC, I think.
Yeah, I would say so.
Original to now is the best, and this was the first time it got remade. It came to tour actually a couple months later. Of course, it was made for tour. All these courses are made for tour, and maybe more. I think they're kind of made for both. So, you know,
Both in mind, yeah.
yeah. I would probably put it in great course.
Yeah, I agree.
We both put it in great course. You love to see it.
I agree.
All right, George.
fucking George, man.
We got Mushroom Gorge. There's a gap cut. There's a gap cut. Watch my gap cut right now. Just look at it. I'm gonna have my gap cut edited in right here. Look at it. And here's a second one because I did it again. I think. Look at my gap cuts. The third one, except this was actually just one of the previous ones. Repeated a second time because I only did it once in both of our races. There's a gap cut. That's
all you need. You just put it in peak.
There's a fucking gap cut. I think this course is way better than it is in the original because I think the mushroom physics feel better in this game. I think they didn't feel that good in Mario Kart Wii, in my opinion. I know a lot of people think it's like the coolest thing in Mario Kart Wii. I thought the mushrooms didn't work the way I liked.
Yeah, that's fair. They're maybe a bit finicky. A bit weird that they took out like a mushroom in like that middle section, but
Which one?
it's okay. Like you know that like where the fork in the road section. It's like that
Oh.
ramp.
Yeah, one mushroom died.
One mushroom like decomposed.
I like that they brought back the shortcut at the beginning, because that was taken out, I think, in Mario Kart 7 and was still missing in Tour. So they put that one back.
Oh yeah.
The Tour and in Mario Kart 7 also, the left path was just a glider ramp, or the glider mushroom, which is the big blue one, which I like. I like having that. And Tour had that as well. But then this remake, they have that gliding ramp mushroom, and then they still have the left path from Wii. It's like everything is there. This is the fucking Infinity War of fucking it's fucking Avengers Endgame of Mushroom Gorge. Every mushroom is here except that one mushroom in the second section.
It's the only one, but
Both agree.
You know, it's okay.
There's no way, right? This course is.
It was like originally when it first came out in the DLC, like I thought it was good. But it's like one of those things that like you play it like more and more, and it just gets like more fun as you play it.
Yeah.
It's like so.
We'll say visually it can look a little rough, but I'll give it a pass because it has a gap cut. The music hasn't changed a lot. It's kind of like Mario Circuit where they just kind of remastered it with you know, just upgraded audio rather than remaking the actual music, but with new instruments and everything. And that's fine by me. I would have liked a new one, but maybe it would have been worse. Who knows? Alright, that moves us on to the last course of this wave. Sky High Sunday. Brand new course of this wave. This was the first time it debuted. I think it came out in Mario Kart Tour like 2 days later? Something like that. But it got announced in Mario Kart 8 first, and it also came out in Mario Kart 8 like a day or two before it did in Mario Kart Tour. So it's kind of a course for both. They're all courses for both. We've already stated that. You know, very exciting. We got a brand new course. It's not that good. It's not that good. Visually, this course looks like Wave 1 quality. It is. The colors are very saturated, which is okay, but the textures do not look good. It looks very weird. I feel like this course also functionally seems a little incomplete. Like the stupid railings on the one part with the handrails, yeah, the stairs. Why do they function like that? Why are they like the little boosters in anti-grav? This is the first anti-grav course we've seen in the DLC, which is cool, But also, what the fuck is going on?
Also, what the fuck?
Like, watch it visually, how stupid it looks when you go into the pole and you just kind of like spin.
It makes
Like
no
it
sense.
looks like
It looks like it shouldn't make any sense, but it does.
it looks like it was not. It was. I don't know how to describe it. It just looks like that's
Actually, you
not
know
how
what?
it's supposed to look. Like someone fucked up and left in an old file.
You know, actually, like thinking back on it, actually, I think it might have been better because they have like a lot of like columns in like the railing. If they just took out like a bunch of those columns, maybe to keep like 3 in each railing, it would have made more sense. It's like each like railing is like you can spin off that. Visually, it makes more sense.
I will say I'm glad that if they were going to keep this railing, I would have preferred if it was gone entirely. But if they were going to keep it, the fact that you spin boost off of it is better than that being a wall. If that was
Yeah.
a wall, this course would suck. It would suck, bro.
It would
That
suck.
section, at least that section of that course, would be awful. People be slamming into the fucking railing in the middle of the staircase. That would have been so terrible.
Real 200. Oh my god.
So
Yeah,
that's a good change. Even if visually it looks wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
The layout's very simple, it's just an oval, but I will say, this is the peak of oval courses in Mario Kart 8. Between Baby Park and Excite Bike and Sky High Sunday, this is the best one we got. You know? There's like kind of a gap jump at the end, that's cool. You know?
Yeah, there's like a little like a mushroom, like a little bit of a gap jump there.
There's kind of some blind jumping in this course, which is a little silly, but I think the fact that it's anti-grav makes it not so bad. You kind of have enough time to readjust an anti-grav. And I like how two-tiered the course is, even though I don't even know what the deal with that is, why it's even there. But there's like 2 layers. You could drop between the 2 layers and get an item box.
Yeah, but you're like rarely gonna even get down there.
I tried and I missed.
It's like if you get like hit like in midair, like a green shell or
Can
red
we
shell.
talk about that split path, by the way? Well, why? Why is it split?
Actually, you know what? It could have been maybe like instead of like a split path, have like maybe like 2 like kind of U-turns. Like you go like maybe on the left side, and you go like across on like a cookie, then you like turn, do like a U-turn, and then you do like another U-turn to the right side. Like make it like a bit more interesting instead of just an oval.
That would have been better. They could have done more with this course. I like it conceptually. It's a bit disappointing in practice. On 200cc, this course is a lot of fun, though.
Way better, dude.
I feel like anti-grav really peaks
Very,
at
very fun.
200cc. And this course is actually like... At 200cc, it's actually great. Like, I really enjoy it.
The whole thing is
150cc, it's a bit slow.
besides the
But I would probably put it around here. Fine, but forgettable.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That is
Yeah, that's fine.
how I feel about it.
This is pretty much actually the epitome of Sky High, so be fine but forgettable.
Yep. A lot of people hate this course. I don't hate it. And a lot of people hate it, and then they're like, yo, I like Excite Bike Arena, though. Fuck you. Whoever that is, fuck you. If you're an Excite Bike Arena enjoyer, fuck you.
Imagine. It's Baby Park. Baby Park's fun. We have like crazy items like flying around everywhere, but
Yeah, Excite Bike Arena's too long. It's like the most boring parts of Baby Park, which is the straightaway, but that's most of the course. We'll get to that when we get there.
into the
I would like to
basic.
add Sky High Sunday, the music. First time we heard it was really good. It's really good. It's weirdly dissonant in a few parts.
It's pretty good.
Pretty memorable.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
because
dun,
this course came out in Mario Kart 8 before it came in Tour, when you hear it in Tour, it just sounds like it's missing something. Because, you know, that's the original version is Mario Kart 8 by like 2 days or something. So. Anyways, that's our ranking. So, before things were looking a lot worse, you know? Now we've got more S tiers. We've got a lot more, like, you know, great courses in here. The middle sections are kind of the same, but the I paid for this barely got bigger. Only a little bit bigger. And that's only because I want a 50-50.
Yeah.
That's how it looks right now. And we'll move on to Wave 3 next video. I'll throw up our rankings, our individual rankings here. I've also added in the rankings for a couple other people in the server. Their opinions don't matter that much, though. Let's be real here. Only me and Bantha have opinions that matter. But just acknowledge that I'm just acknowledging that these other people exist, even if their opinions are less important, because they don't take part in this tier list. They have no effect.
Just laugh at him in the comments.
Yeah. Anyways, see you guys for the Wave 3 ranking,
Wave 2, yeah.
which is even better than Wave 2.
Oh, yeah, yeah.